Hi guys, today is the 11th of August. Let's check out some news here. So, first things first, all California teachers face COVID vaccine mandate or regular testing, Newsom announces. So guys, this isn't good because California usually sets the way for the rest of the country. Like, a lot of the United States tends to follow what California does. Let's see if this is actually going to load. No. But California sets the pace for a lot of the United States, and I do believe that New York is trying to go on with the vaccine passport, or they're trying to figure something out with that. So, let's see here. This was published 11th of August, 2021. So it's not very old. California Governor Gavin Newsom has announced a COVID-19 vaccine mandate or weekly testing for teachers and school staff, saying it is the right thing to do. Yeah, okay. And make his state the first to pass such a requirement. So guys, again, this definitely not looking good for California. And let's just hope that the rest of the United States doesn't really follow in his footsteps. However, it very well might. The mandate will apply to teachers as well as custodial staff, the bus drivers, folks that are critical to supporting the entire school ecosystem, Newsom said at a Wednesday press conference at Carl B. Monk Elementary School in Oakland. So guys, Oakland, very, very, very liberal area. That's the Bay Area, if you didn't know. We think this is the right thing to do, the governor continued, and we think this is a sustainable way to keeping our schools open and to address the number one anxiety that the parents like myself have for young children, and that is knowing that the schools are doing everything in their power to keep our kids safe. So guys, I'm not going to get into the whole, does the vaccine work or does it not work? There's a lot of evidence out there. Yeah. Newsom's mandate has been expected by many, though he didn't make the move until Wednesday's announcement. The governor saying previously he had confidence in the safety measures in place for teachers and students returning to in-person learning. So that's going to be very interesting to watch. CDC adjusts record high COVID-19 numbers from Florida. The CDC has adjusted their COVID-19 tracking data for the state of Florida after the state officials complained that their case numbers were artificially high. The CDC showed a record number of 28,317 cases on Sunday. The Florida Department of Health did not accept the calculation and said that the total given had included other days' numbers rolled into it. The state health officials' case numbers for the same time period were much lower at 15,319. So guys, CDC is inflating numbers. We've been knowing about this. They're doing that to make things look worse than they actually are. See what else is under USA News here. Texas House Speaker signs arrest warrant for 52 runaway Democrats after lawmakers fled to block passage for Republican bill. Guys, this is good news. A senior Texan lawmaker has signed an arrest warrant for 52 Democrats who fled the state to avoid voting on a controversial Republican bill which cannot be passed into law. Excuse me. Which cannot be passed into law without the presence of 5 more lawmakers. So guys, these guys knew that it was going to not go their way, and they basically abandoned their state so they wouldn't have to do their duties. Late on Tuesday evening, Texas House Speaker Dade Flynn signed the arrest warrants, understood to be civil, not criminal, for 52 Democrat legislators who have avoided their duties in the assembly, according to U.S. news agencies. Guys, I don't care who you are, you don't abandon your state and your state's duties like that. That is just wrong. NYPD spends $159 million on facial recognition, Stingray cell phone trackers, and X-ray van spy tools using secretive fund. Oh boy. See if it'll load. I'll pause it until it does. Oh, never mind. So let's see what this is. This isn't good. I don't like that kind of stuff. I think Moscow is probably the king of, well, maybe London or Moscow, king of facial recognition. For years, the NYPD has used surveillance slush fund for a range of policing tech with no public oversight, under a shady deal with the city officials that kept equipment used in confidential operations secret. So guys, how would you like to have all of this stuff going on behind your back? Yep. And they say the United States isn't a police state. Okay. Yeah. Keep saying that. Newly released documents reveal that New York Police Department has spent at least $159 million in public money since 2007 through a special expense fund on potentially invasive surveillance tools like facial recognition software, predictive policing programs, Stingray, cell phone trackers, and even vans fitted with x-ray machines to spot weapons. Guys, this is happening in the United States. I can see this happening in China or Russian Federation, but that is happening in the United States. That seems to me very unconstitutional, very invasive, very personal. Texas judge allows county to impose mask mandates in defiance of Governor Abbott's ban for now. See it. The Texas judge has ruled in favor of county officials who wish to revive mask mandates in their public schools, temporarily overriding a statewide ban on such measures, as a number of school districts also vow to resist the order. In a ruling on Tuesday, District Judge Antonio Ortega said that Baxter County, including its largest city of San Antonio, may reinstate masking and quarantine requirements at public schools and other government facilities for now. The decision is temporary, however, pending another hearing on the issue set for next Monday. Ortega said she did not take the decision lightly, adding that she was swayed by public guidance from Junda Wu, medical director of San Antonio's Metropolitan Health District and a vocal advocate for universal masking. So guys, this is... it should be up to the parents of anyone who's going into school. It shouldn't be up to the school district. If there is a statewide, statewide ban on this kind of stuff, on imposing mandates, then everyone in that state should be following those guidelines. Oklahoma school board member says maskless children will commit murder in push for school mask mandate. Okay, guys, so I've been saying this a long time. Democrats are using emotions to the max. Children will commit murder. Yeah, that's wrong on so many levels. It's a matter of life and death for children returning to school to wear masks, an Oklahoma Public School Board member said, suggesting that maskless kids who aren't eligible for vaccination will be killing their vulnerable peers. Unlikely. Guys, do I need to remind y'all the survivability rate of this virus? On the day the school year kicked off in Oklahoma, Norman Public School Board member Linda Sexton went on a fiery triad against a law prohibiting school districts from imposing mask mandates unless a state of emergency was declared. Guys, it's not the end of the world, but these Democrats, damn sure are making it seem that way. All right, White House seeking TikTok stars for intimate calls with Fauci to promote COVID-19 vaccines to kids as young as 12. Guys, I don't even know if I want to click on that. We all know that a lot of people use TikTok. It's a very addictive app that a very wide variety range of age groups use. And guys, this is massive massive propaganda being used against the youth. And I do recall one country in Europe that had a massive campaign of propaganda to their youth. Just saying. Biden says Cuomo did hell of a job as governor, calls his resignation so sad. Okay, that's pathetic. That's absolutely pathetic. I've already said Cuomo is on his way out, which is good, but not so good at the same time, because God only knows what other hardcore Democrat, liberal, communist is going to take over the state of New York. All right, so let's come over here and look at a little bit of the news over here before I get off here. So the West wants Russians to reject the legacy of the Soviet Union, but for better or for worse, it's still a part of who they are, which is very correct. That would be like rejecting history. What happened, happened. And the Soviet Union did some very great things. Rejecting the past is very much a bad thing. And I cannot agree with rejecting something like that. Taliban fighters now in complete control of Afghanistan's border with Uzbekistan and Tajikistan, Russia's defense minister claims. Let's click on this. Let's see. Okay. The Taliban has taken complete control of Afghanistan's borders with Uzbekistan and Tajikistan, Russia's defense minister revealed on Tuesday, noting that the terrorist organization has promised not to move across either frontier. For us, it's important that the borders with Uzbekistan and Tajikistan have been taken under control by the Taliban, Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu told a youth educational forum on the outskirts of Moscow. The Taliban, which is registered in Russia as a terrorist organization, promised not to make any attempts to cross the border in attacks on neighboring territories. Guys, that's not good. Yeah. The situation in Afghanistan has flared up following the removal of foreign forces from the country. With American troops now at home, the Taliban has rapidly taken over vast swaths of territory. According to Reuters, the terrorist organization now controls about 65% of Afghan territory. In the last 4 days, it has captured 8 provincial capitals. Following the news of Taliban gains, U.S. President Joe Biden revealed that he does not regret troop withdrawals and urged Afghans to come together. Guys, Afghanistan was not in too terrible shape just a little while ago, and now it's gone to hell. Okay, guys, this is going to be the last one, then I'm going to get off of here. So, passenger planes disrupted, delayed, and canceled in Siberia as smoke from vast wildfires lowers visibility to dangerous levels. So, guys, we've all been hearing there's been a lot of forest fires, and there's been a lot of forest fires in the Russian Federation as well. Some airports in Russia's Siberia region are currently suffering from serious overcrowding as smoke from vast forest wildfires has caused a severe drop in visibility, leaving many planes stuck on the ground, unable to take off. According to the latest reports, the fires, which have engulfed Russia's Yakutia region for 2 months, are currently covering an area of 1.41 million hectares. The country's Minister of Emergency Situations is working to fight the flames and has put out fires for more than 253,000 hectares during the past 24 hours. However, the sheer volume of smoke rising from the wildfires has caused havoc throughout Siberia. Some smoke has been blown thousands of kilometers, severely disrupting air traffic in cities like Irkutsk. Sorry guys, that's easier to read Russian names in Cyrillic for me than it is in English. While some flights have been delayed, others have been completely canceled. I don't know if this...
Ну вот прибыли в аэропорт Красноярск, что все в тумане, везде. Самолет, наверное, будет задерживать, так думаю. Ничего не видать, даже аэропорта не видать.
Absolutely crazy, guys. 100 degrees Fahrenheit, eastern Siberian town shatters record for hottest ever temperatures inside Arctic Circle. Guys, this is absolutely crazy. Guys, there is climate change. I'm not going to deny that. Partially our fault? Possibly, yes. But guys, it is also naturally occurring. Guys, this has been the news for the 11th of August, 2021. Guys, take it easy. Have a good one. Stay safe.